The Rastafarian community in Grenada continues to advocate for the decriminalization or legalization of cannabis and calls for the public to join them in this campaign. They are saying the decriminalization of cannabis is not about being free to smoke, but rather to bring greater benefits to the nation and its people in terms of self-sustainability.
We could support the legalization on the basis of medical and industrial and also for spiritual purposes. And we expect that the government should be doing something real quick before the end of the year. What Grenada has been looking for in the line of tourism or even agriculture, it could be gotten in cannabis. Because we just want to know that we get a strain that might help cancer, might help COVID, might help tuberculosis, might help asthma, which we know ganja have already done. And that would bring a lot of economic benefits to the country on a whole.
Ras Ruhan from the House of the Nyabingi says it is time that the stigma attached to cannabis and the deprivation of youth from making a positive contribution in society is stopped.
With the cannabis being decriminalized, which is legalization is a way forward, it will ease the youth from this stigma, from which the authority had put on them for so many years. And I say to the government of Grenada that legalize the herbs and give the youths a fair chance in society to be the backbone and to build this nation, because a country natural resources is of its people. And if its people are behind bars, if the young people are behind bars, they are deprived of a nation going forward. What are we putting in place for the younger generation?
Minister for Agriculture Peter David says the Rastafarian community must meet them halfway in the final decision-making process should it become a reality.
And countries like Antigua and other countries in the region have found a special place for the Rastafarian community when it comes to the time for commercialization and commercial production of cannabis. And they did make an appeal to me for that, and I did say to them it is something that the government will consider, but they have to ensure that they come up with some idea as to what they would want to see happen so that we can have that discussion. But it is something that I'm prepared to consider. It is something I'm prepared to recommend to the government. But there must be more dialogue going forward between ourselves and the Rastafarian community as to how they will participate in the commercial production of cannabis if that becomes a reality sometime in the future.
Chrislina John, GBN News.